a new start. And then finally, we're going to check this box out. This box is important to collectors who collect The Walking Dead, mostly because something in here, I believe it came from Germany. A lot of collectors I notice, when they post about this, they pay over like $100 or whatever it is. And I want to show people that you can find this item ordered from Germany. This is for, I think it was like 27, and then shipping, I think 33-ish, somewhere around there. But I know if you just go on Amazon and then wait to find the sales or wait for this to come up, you can grab it. Like I said, I see a lot of people posting how they grabbed this for over 100, and I know that might be even like a year or two ago when it was more valuable on the retail market. I know for collectors they still sell this for 100 and above here and there, but you can, and that's the point of showing this, you can get this at the deals. So if you are looking for this German edition, it's got the exclusive Bloody Season 3 or Series, is it Series 3? I believe it's Series 3 Michonne. This is the only place you can get the Bloody Michonne here. This, and there's a French version of this box and the figure, and I believe it comes with the free comic book day, which is pretty much the most valueless, the least valuable comic book for The Walking Dead that I've ever seen on the market. It comes with that and some other booklet I'm forgetting, but that's the French version, and I actually seen the French version. It's always posted for over $100 as well. I seen it recently for $64 or something. So again, if you're a collector, don't always jump on it and think like, oh man, that's gonna sell out and it'll be hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Only certain rare items are like that. I think off the top of my mind, I know Series 1 Daryl Dixon figure, Series 1 black and white Rick Grimes figure. I had that one too. I bought, that was the very first figure I've ever bought, that black and white one, but I don't have it anymore. That's a story all in itself, but I don't want to talk about it. What else was I saying? Oh yeah, and the Season 2 RV zombie head with the screwdriver through the eye. Certain ones like that jump in value, and that's mostly because the limited quantities that were made of it, especially that boxed Blu Ray box set. They made a limited run of that because it was the first one. They didn't know how many, and I actually got it as a gift from my girlfriend. She found it at the FYE or whatever that store is, and it was like $55 on sale or something, half price. So she bought it. A few months go by and we're seeing people selling it for brand new for like $400. Now given I still need a new one because it's missing the sleeve, it's missing, or it's not, it's banged up and everything because it was on clearance being moved all around. But I don't care. I put mine on display, never getting rid of it. So the point is, you can find these items. It's only certain items. And there's always a dip, and we might talk about this in a coming video for collectors. There is always that moment where it's released, and right as it's being released and it's not quite saturated the retail market, the value goes up because scalpers are with connections are getting a hold of these, charging double, especially for the action figures. Like right now, the Star Wars action figures that are just starting to be released, select collectors who are grabbing them in certain areas, they're doubling the price. So instead of $20, you're paying $40. Same thing with The Walking Dead. Series 9 is starting to come out. Certain figures that we know are going to be low runs or highly valued or highly high demand, you know, collectors are grabbing them from areas that are released earlier, maybe by a few weeks, maybe by a couple months. They're doubling the price, putting them on the market. That's an artificial inflation, if you ask me. It's just somebody saying, oh, you know what, this figure is about to be in that area. It's not in that area yet. I'm just going to automatically charge double and sell it to you. And that's in the very beginning. Once the figures are saturated the market, that's when you see the price will regulate and it'll drop down to the normal $14.99. I noticed Bob was high for the longest. Now Bob from Series 8, actually, he's leveled out at $15. So did the Eugene. He was a little high. He came down low. There's certain Daryls that are a little high, and they're starting to come down low. The Star Wars figures I was talking about, they were high. They're starting to come down low. So it hits that high. Once it saturates the market, it drops down to the normal rate, and then after a while, there's a small dip, and you got to watch the market all the time for the collectibles, because there's always, always, always that small dip, and that's where they want to get rid of all the merchandise and get new merchandise in. When that small dip comes, like right now, there's people buying Series 8 figures that, you know, they're $2.99, $4 on clearance in certain areas, because they need to push out that inventory. And on Amazon, they're still selling them for, you know, $15, $20. So you gotta look in your areas. You gotta look on Amazon. You gotta look on eBay. Watch the dips. When the dip comes, like right now, it took a couple years, but right now, Comic Series 2 hit a major dip, and you can buy the figures for like $4. You can buy the Governor. You can buy Glenn and Riot gear for $6. I know the Penny, she was just up there for $8. The Rick Grimes from 7.5, he was just on sale for $6. There's always a dip, and then once it sells out, you'll find it here and there, and then after a while, once it, you know, the market is already spread out, once the product is already spread out on the market between, you know, some in storage and some with collectors already, that's when down the road you see the prices start to go up on the highly, you know, collectible ones, the highly valuable ones. But anyhow, shit, that should have been its own video. Alright, listen guys, I think that is it. Goodbye and thank you for watching. Subscribe now.